Hey, yo! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sidemen Reacts, the best channel of the Sidemen channels. Today, we are reacting to when parties go wrong. Have you guys ever been to a party that's gone wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One got shut down by the police.
Whoa.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I had one of those.
I don't know why.
The police have come.
Yeah, everyone just kind of ran.
No. Simon, you're capping.
I'm actually not. It was an Ashlin's party. It wasn't a Burko party.
Oh, okay.
Is that like the hood from where you're from?
It was the mean and neighbouring school.
Oh no. I've had the fire alarm go off at a party. I was at a house party and someone pulled the fire alarm in the building, and then I had to evacuate, and the fire trucks actually showed up as well. So that wasn't ideal.
What about you, KSI? You had a wild youth.
There was a party where I was talking to all these girls and ended up with none of them. That was
that's a disaster. I've ever heard.
That's a ruined night for everyone.
Yeah, bro.
The stinker of a party.
Well, yeah, so, you know, it's all about being able to marinate the chicken and then pick who you actually want to eat.
What? What?
Let's run the video.
Wait, have you seen Project X?
Yeah.
Okay. That's like the pinnacle of parties going on.
Can any
Number 10,
compete?
1988 Dutch soccer celebrations. In the summer of 2010,
the
Dutch national soccer team
PK
finished
Ramos
second in the World Cup. A feat that was deemed worthy of a parade through the canals of Amsterdam. In spite of the celebratory mood, many houseboat owners were worried. They feared that the incidents of 1988 would repeat themselves, and that their property would be similarly damaged. That year, the Dutch team had won the European Championships against the Soviet Union. Hundreds of elated orange-clad fans partied along the canals. They climbed on top of live-in houseboats, damaging many of them, and even sinking a few. One woman whose houseboat had partially sunk under the weight of supporters in 1988 claimed that she found her couch, TV set, and kitchen floating against the sea. Fortunately, in 2010, Dutch authorities tightened security and ensured that the festive atmosphere didn't turn destructive. Number 9.
This is so... There's a skull.
Yeah, but it sounds like something horribly wrong. Oh, wait, it's shooting.
At a Bronx nightclub.
Well, before it was like there's a skull, and then it's like a woman.
Oh, yo, there's a skull. I'm not getting what I paid for.
No, I'm just saying, you put in a skull going, a woman found her TV floating. I'm sorry, someone, you know, if I meet you, I'll buy you a TV. This one, yeah.
A shooting at a Bronx nightclub party in New York City ended in the death of 19-year-old Gwendolyn Ortiz. Around 20 to 30 people were inside the Mixed Tech Lounge, drinking and dancing to a DJ, when gunshots erupted shortly after 7 a.m. Ortiz, who in June had survived a quadruple shooting, was taken to the hospital in critical condition and later pronounced dead. 2 men aged 28 and 30 also sustained injuries, which were described as non-life-threatening. The reason for the shooting remains unclear, as the investigation is still ongoing. But Ortiz isn't believed to have been the actual target. According to the latest updates on the case, a man suspected to have been involved in the incident was apprehended at JFK Airport, where he was found with a one-way ticket to the Dominican Republic. Number 8. Death of Jacob Jarazzelski.
Oh Christ, no, it's got... Ever since we said the thing, it's got
Jarazzelski was not only about to get married, but was also on the verge of turning 26. A day before his birthday, the young man was having his bachelor party at a friend's house in Kansas City, Missouri. After a night of partying in the early hours of the morning, Jarazzelski was found unresponsive on the floor. He was declared dead shortly afterwards. It later emerged that the man, a mixed martial arts enthusiast, had gotten into a fight with another partygoer. It's unclear whether it had escalated from an argument or if it was meant as a friendly tussle. The other man, who wasn't named, had reportedly put Jarazzelski in a headlock, trying to restrain him. A coroner determined that he'd succumbed to generalized trauma to the head.
Wait, so as in, like, what, he just held too long with that headlock?
He must have done. But you think you'd realise you're choking someone to death?
They're probably really drunk at that point, though.
But even, I guess so.
Yeah, they're probably, while he's choking him, they're probably like, hey, yo, look, his arms aren't moving. He's fully limp. Let's hold him for 10 more minutes just to make sure.
So maybe the alcohol in the system as well just didn't react well with it. Maybe it was a bad concoction of
I don't know, rest in peace to the guy.
Generalized trauma to the head and neck. The police interviewed the partygoers, but no one was charged with Jarazzelski's death.
What?
Number 7, Crandon shooting.
You think you even get manslaughter, maybe, right?
In October of 2007, Tyler Peterson crashed a homecoming party inside a duplex in Crandon, Wisconsin.
I thought it was going to be more like...
So did I.
There was too many people at the party, the pool overflowed or something, or like the police came
a car
and
ended up in the
into a
pool.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was thinking Project X.
Yeah, not people just getting fucking shot up.
I can't believe that the first one was still put in this list.
Yeah, the first one makes no sense now. The comparisons is ridiculous now.
Where he shot and killed 6 people. Peterson, a deputy of the Forest County Sheriff Department, as well as a part-time officer with Crandon Police, was off duty at the time. The 20-year-old had been drinking and driving around. He went to the party attempting to patch up the relationship with his former girlfriend, 18-year-old Jordan Michelle Murray. However, the pair started fighting, and others from the party took Murray's side, apparently ridiculing Peterson and calling him a worthless pig. Peterson flew in a fit of rage and retrieved an AR-15 rifle from his car.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Nah, this America, man. This is not okay.
Casually goes to get an AR.
You know what I mean? My man was so angry. He was like, fuck you guys. Let me get my AR-15 and unload on you motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is mad. It is mad.
But do you not know that's insane?
He returned to the party and opened fire on everyone inside. 6 people, including Murray, were killed in the shooting, throughout which Peterson had fired 30 rounds. Only one survived by playing dead after being shot 3 times. Peterson switched vehicles and fled to a friend's cabin in the town of Argonne, where he confessed to the killings. The authorities tracked him down and SWAT teams set up a perimeter around the cabin. He tried to negotiate his surrender on the phone, but his terms were turned down. Peterson eventually took his own life by multiple gunshots after being wounded in the arm by sniper fire.
Mad.
Number 6, deadly retirement party. In November of 2007, an unnamed 60-year-old man was enjoying his retirement party at an inn near Kyoto in central Japan. The man had worked at a transport company, and his party was attended by roughly 40 people. During the celebration, the man's colleagues tossed him into the air.
Oh no!
But failed to catch him on the way.
Oh no!
He sustained severe damage to his neck and backbone, which left him paralyzed. 10 months after.
Wait, man. So they threw him in the air and didn't catch him.
They just dropped the poor Donny.
Like, what? That's like us, after Vic scored a penalty, throwing up in the air and then just
run away.
Leaving him. Fuck, man.
The man succumbed to blood poisoning. His wife filed a police complaint against those involved, but it's still unclear if anyone was ever charged. Number 5, El Dorado fire. A gender reveal party, which took place during the 2020 California wildfires, caused a blaze that led to the death of a firefighter and approximately $8 million in damages. On September the 5th, a smoke-generating pyrotechnical device that was used at the party malfunctioned and sparked the fire, which started to spread rapidly. By September the 14th, it covered over 13,000 acres.
It's a boy, at
least.
It
destroyed parts of the El Dorado Ranch Park, Riverside County, and San Bernardino County. The fire was almost fully contained less than a month later, by which time it had extended across 22,744 acres. The El Dorado fire, which came to also be known as the Gender Reveal Fire, was extinguished in mid-November. 1 person was killed and 12 were injured. 10 structures were obliterated, and 6 others were partially damaged.
Crazy.
Number 4, death of Autumn Canaday. In September of 2020, teenager Autumn Canaday was at a party outside of Okmulgee County, Oklahoma. It featured a gathering of roughly 10 people, mostly teenagers, some of whom had been drinking alcohol. In the early morning of September the 27th, the party took a tragic turn. 19-year-old Marcus Peterson started playing with a firearm. The weapon discharged and Canaday was shot in the head.
The bloody
the teenager
guns
who in a month would have turned
the fact that they just
19,
say, I just decided to play with a gun.
In the incident's aftermath, Patterson was
Yeah,
arrested.
you already know, like, some shit's going down. Why are you playing with a gun that's loaded?
And when you're drunk as well. It's not. It's
why are you playing with a gun? Why is there a gun at a party?
I mean, yeah, in England, what? Do you have people play with knives at parties?
I'm not sure. I don't attend these parties, but I'm assuming people would show off their machetes at some time. But
and charged with second-degree murder. Number 3, Covina Massacre.
ooh.
Oh no.
On December the 24th of 2008, Bruce Jeffrey Pardo knocked on the door of his former in-laws as they were having a Christmas party in the
In-laws?
suburbs
You can't
of
do that.
Los Angeles, California. Pardo, who was wearing a Santa Claus suit, had 2 9mm semi-automatic handguns in his possession. The 45-year-old had also brought a gift-wrapped package, which contained 2 additional handguns, as well as a homemade
I don't know if this is the Santa I want to see.
He's got a flamethrower, mate.
as well as a homemade flamethrower that was placed on a truck.
homemade
As soon as the door
flamethrower.
opened, Pardo started shooting everyone inside the house. As partygoers scrambled for their lives, the man's ex-wife and her parents were fatally shot. It's believed that Pardo proceeded to pointedly execute some of the victims. He then took out the flamethrower and set the home ablaze using racing fuel gasoline. 9 people were killed by Pardo, whether by gunshots or consumed by the flames. One partygoer, who'd managed to flee to a neighbor's house, called the emergency services.
Christ.
What's your address? Ma'am, I understand. I need to know your address.
When he shot, I heard the shots and they were like poppers and I wasn't sure what it was, so everyone started panicking and running, so we all dove under the dining room. Some of us dove, some of us left. I don't know. My daughter's been shot. She was shot in the face on the side and she's bleeding.
Christ
I let the
almighty.
officers know. The officers are making sure it's safe for the paramedics to
I
come
need a
in.
bandage, please. Please come immediately.
Who's in your house?
Immediately. I don't know who else is alive.
Fuck, man.
I know, ma'am. Just stay on the phone with me, okay?
My whole family, there's 30 people, 25 people.
I know.
The fire that Pardo had started rose to nearly 50 feet, and it took 80 firefighters over an hour and a half to put it out. Due to the blaze's intensity, some of the victims could only be identified by their dental or medical records. After the massacre and arson, Pardo fled to his brother's house about 30 miles away. He'd suffered third-degree burns on his body, which had melted parts of the Santa suit into his flesh. Unable to follow through on his plan of fleeing California, the man took his own life. About a block from his brother's house, the police found the killer's rented Dodge Caliber, rigged to explode with remnants of his costume if anyone tried to remove them. There were also numerous handguns and about 200 rounds of ammunition at the scene. The car was treated as a threat, and a bomb squad detonated the vehicle by firing an incendiary device into it. While
These parties are shit. I thought they were gonna be like. I thought it was gonna be like a party was too over the top.
Bitter divorce.
Yeah, I
My
wasn't
God.
expecting people to be dying left, right, and center or massacres. Jesus.
I'm still angry about the first one.
Yeah, this has been a bit mad.
In June of 2011, Salvatore Tutulo was riding on a party bus along I-94 on Detroit's east side when he suffered a fatal accident. Those on the custom bus, which can hold up to 30 people, were reportedly celebrating a bachelor party. According to state police reports, 24-year-old Tutulo opened an overhead emergency exit and popped his head out.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, as the young man did so, the bus passed the
no.
low-hanging bus. Tutulo struck it and suffered critical head injuries,
Aye,
to which he
aye, aye.
succumbed in a hospital several days later. The authorities reported the incident as the 3rd deadly accident on a party bus to take place in Metro Detroit in just over a year. Number 1. Coy Wayne Westbrook.
This
On
might be a
November
happy
the 13th of 1997, Texas
Started with a man
Coy
in a
Wayne
jumpsuit.
Westbrook killed 5 people during a party at the home of his ex-wife, Gloria Jean Coons. Westbrook's testimony is the only existing account of the incident, so it's unknown whether it's accurate. Nevertheless, he claimed to have gone to the party in Channelview with hopes of rekindling his relationship with Coons. Aside from the woman's roommate, Diana Ruth Money, there were 3 other men at the party. At some point, Coons had slipped away with 2 men, and Westbrook found her in the bedroom having intercourse with both of them.
Jesus
As he tried to
Christ.
leave,
Damn.
party attendants
Jesus
started
Christ.
mocking him and played keep away with his keys, tossing them back and forth to each other. Westbrook was eventually able to retrieve his keys and left in a fit of rage.
If I went to a party, it was his ex-wife or his current wife?
I don't actually know.
But you walk into a she's getting raw dogged by 2 Donnies who then take the piss out of you. I feel like that's like a villain origin story.
Oh yeah, you know
It
what?
is,
Yeah, that
but-
is fair.
Well,
I don't think it's
well,
fair.
in
No,
the
hang
house.
on.
Okay.
I can see
alright.
why he's mad. I can see why he's mad.
I understand his frustration.
Yeah.
But No, that does not allow hm to kill.
Yeah, I think the only thing he should be doing is what? Maybe an angry tweet. Let your frustration out through that.
Back inside the residence,
Yeah,
Westbrook fatally shot Coons, Money, and all 3 men. A neighbor who'd heard the gunfire went next door and called the police upon seeing the dead bodies. Westbrook was arrested at the scene. At the man's trial, his defense argued that the death penalty would be inhumane due to the killer's low IQ. A jury disagreed, finding him guilty and fully responsible for his crimes. Westbrook was executed via lethal injection in 2016.
Christ.
Thanks for watching.
Well, that was not what we expected.
Yeah.
What a lovely start to the day.
Yeah.
Enthused.
Lovely start to the day.
Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a great day. A great time. We'll see you soon with hopefully a bit more upbeat videos.
Yeah. All right. In a bit.
Thank you.